Okay, welcome to creating a pie chart. And remember, like the first or second video, we talked about, what information to select to create our charts, and that we usually don't use totals, right? So if I had used the totals for this type of chart, it would look kind of funny. I'm looking at something like this. And so we're going to have January, February, and March, which is good. And then we have a total category, which is not good. And then we've got this line that shows us the totals here. So this is a dual chart, and we don't really want this. Okay, so I'm going to delete that. So, but a pie chart is a little bit different. A pie chart's going to show us parts of a whole, and that could be, all of January, or it could be February, or it could be March. It's not going to be January, February, and March. You could have 3 separate pie charts that would show that information, but you're not going to have all that information in one pie chart. Pie charts are a little bit tricky because you have to use your control button in order to select the non-adjacent or non-contiguous ranges of cells, okay? So if I told you that I wanted to see a pie chart for the total sales over January, February, and March, we would select the following group of sales. So I would come over here and click A3 to D3, and then I'd hold my control button down and I'd select total through March. Okay. Now because I'm selecting non-contiguous cells, you're not going to see the quick analysis tool pop up. You did up here, but that's not going to make any difference. You're not going to create a chart for, four cells. So you're not going to see that. You have to use the insert. And then we can come over here and go to pie chart. So here we have a pie chart. And I'm going to go ahead and click this. This is a 3D pie chart. And I'm going to move this just a little bit. So here we've got total, and we can see that this is now the chart title. And January, February, March becomes the legend. And then these are our slices of the pie. If I hold my cursor, I hear series total point March. And this is 296,974. Okay, if I hold my cursor here, this is total point January, 277,323, and then we have total point February, 300,297. You can also see a percentage. We can change the layout of this chart that will show us all of that information if we want it to. Okay, let's see, they actually had us move the chart here, and that's okay. Again, this is a pie chart. We can still act upon it the same way we did this column chart. So I can come over here and I can click the chart, and we can see different elements. Okay, here's data labels. We can see this. Okay, I could say center, inside end, outside end, best fit, data callout. I could do more options. Okay. And it will give me more options here off from the right hand side. Now remember, this is available in any chart. This is how we can change or enhance our chart the way it looks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this. With these selected, I can actually select one, and I could say, okay, I want to delete just that one. I don't need that number there, but I want the other 2 numbers. Or maybe I want to get rid of this one 2 because I just need the largest number, okay? I could again just get rid of this as well. I'm going to undo it actually and just take us back. Okay, and I'm going to change this back to 103,445. There we go. Okay, so now did you see what happened there? I changed this back to 103,445 because we changed it in the last video, and it changed my chart here, and it also changed my chart here, right? So now this is the biggest number versus this being the biggest number. Again, we can change our, our chart title. We can change where our legend is. I could say I want it to be on the right-hand side. So now my legend's on the right-hand side versus I can pull this up. Now this is an object that is customizable. We can pull it wherever we want to pull it. Okay. We can also explode pieces of the pie. I'm sure you've seen pie charts that have had, you know, a piece or two that are coming out from the actual pie chart, and that's called a point explosion. Now typically you want to limit that to one slice of the pie, maybe two, but no more than that. We have 3 slices. I would limit it to 1. I would not do more than 1 on a three piece of the pie slide. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I can say I want that to be a 25% explosion. Okay, so now we can see, I'm going to go ahead and close this. Now we can see that this piece of the pie has been exploded out from the rest of the pie chart. Okay, so just little things like that. Again, we have the quick layout. I can come over here and I can say, okay, I want this on the top, but this has percentages, so I really want the percentages, but now I want to change this and I want to put this back over on the right hand side. So we chose the quick layout that we wanted, but then we still made some changes to how it's going to be laid out. Okay, we could also do something like, I want to see all the totals for all the stores, but not necessarily over the months. So I would select A3 down to A7, hold my control button. I would select E3 to E7. Again, we want to have equal numbers of cells selected in both of these ranges. If we don't have equal numbers, we're not going to get the right kind of chart. I'm going to go to Insert, I'm going to come over here, and this is my pie chart. So now I have totals again, but I want to change this. I want to change this to store totals. Let's do California. California store totals. Okay, so here we have Oakland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego. So here we have pieces of the pie. Okay, I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to change maybe I'm going to change the style. Let's go over here. I'm going to change to this one because I kind of like having the percentages. We could also change the 3D rotation on these because it is a 3D chart. We can come over here and we can say we want to format. And we want to change the chart area and 3D rotation underneath the effects. Okay, so here we have an X rotation of 0 and a Y rotation of 50. So if I do this, okay, now I'm at 30. I kind of like that a little bit more than 50. So here we were at 50 right here. So we can tell it's a 3D chart, but I kind of want to see it a little more 3D than it was. So I kind of like that Y rotation a little bit more. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this. You can do the same thing over here. So I'm going to move this so it's not impeding my other chart. Okay, I'm going to click this, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click Change Chart Type. And I'm going to choose a 3D cluster column. So here what happens is we see this Z-axis, which is again the depth axis, and I want to change this so that it's not rotated. So I'm going to right click and click on 3D rotation. So this pops up under Format Chart Area. This is the effects. Here's 3D rotation. So here is our X rotation. I'm just going to do this, and now it looks like it's tilting in on us, so I'm going to take this down to 0 as well. Okay, so now we have a 3D chart that's no longer rotated. You know, I tend to like to see the charts straight on instead of having them rotated like that. To me, that's kind of, I don't know, I don't care for that look. So, you know, you can do what you want to do there, but that's how you do it. You come over here and you change those settings. So that is creating pie charts. Again, quick little videos. Hopefully they're helping you. If you have any questions, let me know. We're going to come to the last little video of creating sparklines, and that'll be it for this chapter. So thanks, and see you in the next video.